My name is Addie Cagle. I'm an English 102. I'll be speaking about suicide in men as this is what my research paper is about. Have you ever heard the saying, men deserve advocacy too? Well, if not, the title of my paper is Men Deserve Advocacy Too. What exactly does this mean? This means that men deserve public support or recommendation of a certain cause. The certain cause that I'm going to speak about today is suicide. Suicide is a very real, very deep topic. No matter what way you look at suicide, this topic of conversation turns serious very quickly. Most people are aware of the ongoing and growing issue that suicide is becoming in our society. However, most people don't separate suicide into a certain gender and often just think of it as one singular topic. Those who don't think about it on a daily basis might not realize how serious of an issue mental health has become in men. Men have remained silent for many years about mental health struggles due to more general claims about men and not sharing their feelings to be strong, as Amy Chandler explains in one of her articles that I used. There are many reasons as to why suicide in men is on the rise. The argument that I made in my paper was that traditional masculine norms that society has on men, allowing them to feel comfortable about opening up and talking about their feelings, and educating everyone on mental health in men. I explained how each of these can help men get advocacy too. There were multiple articles that I used throughout my paper to support this argument, such as Amy Chandler in her article titled Masculinities and Suicide, Unsettling Talk as a Response to Suicide in Men. Leo Shear in his article, Suicide in Men, the Time is Right for Active Investigation. Dan Steen, in the Aftermath of Suicide, Any Lessons from the Sorrow. There were many other articles that I used throughout my paper to help me support this argument on as to why there is a rise in suicide in men. This means, and while doing this research paper, I also learned a lot about suicide in men. I myself have experienced suicide in men as my father committed suicide August 1st, 2023. Being able to do this research project has helped me understand what all men go through on a daily basis, and it helps me understand their lives. Now, I may never understand why my father committed suicide, but I now have more knowledge on this topic, and it can help me help other men around me as they face their day-to-day lives. Men's mental health issues affect everyone, not just themselves, but also those around them. It is that the world becomes more aware of our loved ones who are struggling. Men are the individuals who provide so much for us and so much for their families. It is time for a change within men surrounding mental health and suicide issues. This is giving men advocacy that they deserve.